Hey guys, John here with head coach Josh, and we want to talk to you today about a subject that is dear to my heart and close to your hips. That is the hip shift in the back squat. So a lot of people have somewhat of a hip shift or compensation at the bottom of their back squat, especially if they're not used to squatting below parallel and that heavy weight knocks them down there. Most people would say, hey, brace your core a little tighter, and that might help you prevent your hip shift, but it will only mitigate it slightly. It won't do anything big. Some people might say, hey, you need to go get a chiropractic adjustment, and that might help briefly, but then after that, what if you fall out of adjustment and you fall back into your hip shift? So the goal would be to find out what's causing said hip shift. So I'm going to have Josh demo an air squat with the hip shift real quick. Boom, come back on up. So obviously that's not Josh's normal squat, but what happened was, as I'm looking at the squat, I'm seeing what's causing this. Is it restrictions at the ankle and the calf? Is it something going on at the hip? Is it something possibly going on in his mid-back connected to his hip? So there's a whole bunch of things to consider before just saying, hey, let's just go straight to this one-stop shop or fix all, or maybe just brace the core harder. So what we'll do instead is, let's say I've determined that since he shifted that way, let's say I've determined that ankles isn't the problem. Let's say I found out that he played a sport where he had to balance on one leg for a lot of his life, so one leg just a lot stronger than the other. Let's try to use a solution where I would say we feed the dysfunction. So he's shifting to that side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this band around him. All right, guys, so like I said, I'm about to distract Josh. He was shifting this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull him with the band this way, causing this leg to fire and work a lot harder. Put this around your hip a little bit more, so it won't knock you over. So I'm going to distract them both once again, physically and mentally. Hey Josh, how's it going? Tell me about your day. Pulling him this way. There we go. Go one more, Josh, just to show him you can. Good, excellent. All right, Josh, talk to me about it.
Felt my right glute and hamstring have to kick in a lot harder that time.
A lot harder. So once again, this was the solution if we realized that he just had a strength deficit between both legs. That's one way to help accomplish the goal bilaterally. Of course, we can also work the legs unilaterally to accomplish that goal. And that was when I decided and determined that, the main problem wasn't at the ankle or the hip. Yeah, guys, that's how I would fix that hip shift.